As the highly anticipated rematch between Arman Tsarukyan and Islam Makhachev approaches, Tsarukyan is making bold claims about his upcoming performance. "I'm going to knock him out," he declared confidently, promising to expose what he sees as Makhachev's vulnerabilities. Reflecting on their first encounter, Tsarukyan noted, "People think he's this unbeatable wrestler, but I took him down when I was just 22. In that moment, I realized he's not as good as everyone says." This assessment has set the stage for a captivating showdown at UFC 311. Tsarukyan is not holding back as he prepares to make a statement on January 18th. He is determined to prove that he belongs at the top of the lightweight division. "I believe if I had 8 weeks instead of 3 to prepare for our first fight, I would have smashed him," he asserted. His declaration raises the stakes, as he aims not just for victory but for dominance, leaving no doubt about his capabilities. The rematch is about more than just a win. It symbolizes a battle for legitimacy and legacy. Makhachev, on the other hand, has dismissed Tsarukyan's claims, maintaining that his skills remain unchallenged despite Tsarukyan's newfound experience. He pointed out that Tsarukyan has struggled against wrestlers like himself and Mateusz Gamrot, confidently predicting a similar outcome to their first fight. This dismissive attitude has sparked outrage among fans, who accuse Makhachev of underestimating his opponent. Tensions are running high, as this rematch is as much a clash of egos as it is of skills. Makhachev reflected on their first fight, stating, "It was tough, but not the toughest. He's improved, but I'll still have the upper hand." Fans are divided, with many believing that Tsarukyan has the tools to upset the champion. Makhachev's coach, Khabib Nurmagomedov, has weighed in, asserting that Makhachev is on a completely different level now. Islam's amateur and professional career, along with his age and hunger, all come together. "He's on a different level right now," Khabib stated. While some see this as a confident prediction, others argue it's a tactic to downplay Tsarukyan's rising threat. Khabib's comments have added pressure on Makhachev to deliver a performance that matches the expectations. Javier Mendez, Makhachev's head coach, refuted claims of underestimating Tsarukyan, labeling him a dangerous and skilled opponent. "Islam is not underestimating anyone. We know how good these fighters are," Mendez emphasized. However, skeptics argue this might be damage control following Makhachev's earlier comments about Tsarukyan's abilities. The narrative surrounding this fight has become as much about mind games as it is about physical skills. Joe Rogan has described Makhachev as an almost superhuman figure with unmatched strength. His remarks have reignited debates about Makhachev's size advantage and his potential impact in the octagon. Critics question whether his size gives him an unfair edge, while Tsarukyan is determined to prove that strategy and skill can overcome brute strength. Rogan highlighted Makhachev's evolution, noting his newfound striking power. "He's developed real power on his feet," Rogan stated, emphasizing how Makhachev has transformed from a grappling specialist to a dual threat. This characterization has fueled discussions about whether Makhachev's striking improvements make him nearly unbeatable, while others argue that reliance on power could be exploited by a strategic fighter like Tsarukyan. As the fight nears, it's clear that this is not just another matchup. It's a critical moment for both fighters. Tsarukyan has expressed his belief that no fighter is perfect and that he can expose weaknesses in Makhachev's game. "I've been evolving, and I know how to break down his game," Tsarukyan said, underscoring his determination to shatter the narrative of Makhachev's invincibility. The anticipation for this clash is palpable. It's a pivotal moment in both fighters' careers, with the potential for significant implications in the lightweight division. Will Makhachev's dominance continue, or will Tsarukyan rise to the occasion and dismantle the myth of invincibility? As fans and analysts eagerly await this showdown, the fighters prepare to leave everything in the octagon, knowing that the stakes have never been higher. January 18th is set to be a defining day in the world of MMA, where the outcome could redefine both fighters' legacies.